Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Morning Vibes. Thank you for watching. Grand Rising, Kings, Queens, Emperors, Empress, Agnostics, Atheists, Catholics, Muslims, Christians, 5%ers, whatever you believe. Grand Rising. Thank you for watching as usual. And as usual, once it's over, I need you to like and subscribe and share this video. And I think I just noticed that I never told you my name. So you can call me Chuck or Charlie G. One of the two. But today we're going to talk about the importance of the nuclear family. And just to put out there that I am unapologetically black and for my people, okay? So let's start with the nuclear family. What exactly is a nuclear family? The nuclear family, which is also known as the elementary family, is a family that has a 2-parent household and at least one child. Now, people say that, we have to fix the community, or as my people like to say, the village. Well, in order to do that, we have to have a nuclear family, an intact nuclear family. Okay, why is that important? Well, if you look at it, the community is made up of families. Okay, they're made up of different families. Why wouldn't we want healthy, functional families? Nuclear families is what we want. That's what we want to aim for. Now, I'm not here to demonize single parent homes. That's what I'm not here to do, and that's not what I'm going to do, because I'm a single parent myself. Right now, I'm not living the nuclear family life, but I do strive to do so. However, even in the situation I'm in now, I know that a nuclear family is very important, and I'm definitely striving for that. Now, it's important because we need to understand that families are basically businesses. They're financial institutions. When you have the father bringing in income, you have the mother bringing in income, you're doubling the income. You're coming together and you're doubling the income. Now, that is very important because when you double your income, you're able to build. It's easier to build with 2 incomes instead of 1. That's why millionaires have at least 7 strings of income. That's more than 1. But you notice it's not just 1 stream of income. It's more than 1. And what that does is it enables the community to compete as a whole with other communities. Okay? That's something that the system does not want us to do. The system does not want nuclear families, because if there's a nuclear family, then that simply means that we can battle for resources. Because then if 3 or 4 nuclear families get together, they can start a business. And then they can start gathering resources. And they can better their people. Now you can't just come into the community and take what you want, because financially we can stand up to you. You can't just raise the rent. You can't just redline. Just can't take it off the property, because once we start to put our resources and our finances together, now we become a credible threat. We become a liability to the white power structure. That's one of the reasons that the nuclear family is extremely important. The other reason is for the children. See, a lot of times in our communities, the nuclear families are very, 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 very scarce. We want our children to know that the best course of action is to be married. Okay, now of course it is ideal to have children before marriage. That doesn't always happen. However, we want our children to see a man and a woman working together to build, so that way they understand the importance and know how to build. A lot of these young men and women don't know how to build because they've never seen it done. There's a difference between telling somebody how to build and showing them how to build. You can talk all you want, but showing them is where it's at, because then they can not know but understand the importance of the nuclear family, because now they're seeing two people. They're seeing mom and dad, whether it's mom and dad, stepmom and dad, or stepdad and mom. They're still working together. And the children see that, they get used to it, and then they also, at a high rate, follow that example because it's natural to them. They're used to it. So they start building. And again, that's a credible threat to the white power structure because, again, now we can compete for resources because the children also know how to build. See, this is a teaching them, and they also see how a man and a woman should treat each other. So now they know how to be treated, and they won't just accept anything just because it's there. Okay? And then the third reason why is psychological. Okay, so if you watch on TV, there are a lot of white nuclear families, or there are mixed nuclear families. Very rarely do you see a functional black nuclear family. So when people see that, okay, they feel like, how to put this? Okay, when they see it, they think that, okay, that doesn't exist in the black community, but it exists everywhere else. So in order for me to have that, I have to go somewhere else. What we have to show them is that in our own communities, we can love one another. We can build with each other. We can love each other. We can cry with each other. We can do all that with each other. And that shows the children, not just the children, but the world, even some adults who have lost faith in the black nuclear family, that it is possible and it's a beautiful thing, and they'll strive for it. So it's a psychological thing too. That's why the black nuclear family is so important, because every time you see a black nuclear family, is usually dysfunctional. It's always dysfunctional. There's some type of madness going on, as if that's the only way we can function is with dysfunction and madness. Like that's the only environment we know how to operate out of, which is a lie. Because not all black nuclear families are dysfunctional. So also on a psychological level, it makes us a credible threat. Because now people start seeing that, they're not like they're portrayed on TV or in the movies or on Fox or CNN. They're not like that. They're not portrayed. They're not the way they are portrayed on these TV shows and in these movies. So that's the other reason. Now on to business. I shouldn't have to say this, because if you know me, you know how I feel about my people. But obviously I need to reiterate this sentiment. And it's because I put on Facebook, I put 2 posts. One post I put yesterday, and it said, it was a response to the first post. So let me go back to the first post. I had put up a post, and I simply said, brothers, having sex with a white woman is not getting back at the man, because a lot of brothers think as long as they have sex with a white woman, they're getting back at the man. Okay, that's not true. That's dumb as hell logic, because that's not how it works. Okay, but I put, brothers, having sex with a white woman is not getting back at the man. If you want to get back at the man, in quotations, the man, what you want to do is you want to find you a melanated queen. You want to date her or court her, however you want to put it, so that way you can get to know her, and then you can treat her as if she's worth honoring, building with, hunting for, honest, loyalty. I put a whole list of things on how you should treat a black woman, and I said that's how you stick it to the man. And I get a lot of reaction. I get one reaction where another brother says, that's racist. We need to be colorblind and the color lines and So then yesterday I put another one that said, I chose to date and be with a melanated woman for my daughters, for my beautiful melanated daughters, and my melanated hands, and my handsome melanated son, so they could see that it's beautiful and it can work. I do that because I'm unapologetically black. I'm all for my people. And I know for a fact that our children don't see enough of a black man and a black woman working together, being happy, loving one another, each other, having fun with, crying together, building a whole nine, building together a whole nine. They don't see that. So I'm all for it. You know, my cousin puts up in one of his groups that, you know, he's putting pictures of black couples, you know, marriage and all that. And the two guys on there who are married to white women said we feel like we're being attacked and we're left out, we're being shunned. That's not the point. You have to understand, we are trying to rebuild the community. We have to do it within our people so we know, our children know, and the world knows that we can do it with each other. How do you find a problem with that? You have to understand that you chose to marry white women. I don't have a problem with that. I wouldn't do it because I want a sister, for the reason I said earlier. So I wouldn't marry a white woman because I want a black woman. You know, a black woman understands me. She's my reflection, and I know she'll back me 1,000%, because if she doesn't, it affects her too. Just as much, probably more, if she doesn't help a brother out, because we're connected on a very, very deep level. So now they're feeling left out. That's on you. I don't feel bad about it. I gotta be honest about that. I don't feel bad about it. You know, because now you're feeling not included. As if you're going to be included in everything. Hell, in the community, if they go talk about, hey, we're going to have a marriage retreat, I ain't married, I can't be mad because I'm not married and I don't get to go. You know, if they say, hey, we're going to have a conference with black business owners, I don't own a business, so I can't be mad because I'm not involved because of the choices I've made. That was your choice. So you can't be mad because you're not included because of the choice you made. That's the bed you laid in. Now sleep in it. But understand something, I will be very unapologetically black 24 hours a day, 12 months a year. Alright? 52 weeks a year. 365 days a year, 366 on a leap year. There is no change in how I feel about it. And if you don't like it, to be honest, you can kiss my ass. Because I'm fighting for the future, and not just my people, but my children. So yes, I will always constantly promote black love, black brilliance, black businesses, black achievements. Anything concerning my people, I will always celebrate. And when it's bad, I'll correct them. But get it through your head. Me and the vast majority of people I roll with is all about rebuilding our people and our community. We are unapologetic about it. And if you don't like it, step to the side. And it ain't just for white people that get upset about things I post and how I feel when I say. I'm talking to the black people too, who's so worried about being on a good side of massa, of the oppressor, who wants everybody to be comfortable around him, who's just worried about being loved instead of uplifting his or her people. So call me what you want. Call me prejudiced. Call me racist. Call me whatever. But understand this. Point blank period. I love my people. I will always uplift them. And I don't care how anybody else feels about it. You can be mad as you want. You can call me what you want. You can never talk to me again. You can block me. You can unfriend me. You can stop following this page. The point is, I am unapologetically black, and I will forever lift up my people before I uplift anybody else. And I will not compromise because of people's feelings or lack of understanding or the fact they feel uncomfortable about the choices they made. Because everything in life is a choice. And when you make that choice, you have to deal with it. You have to lay in the bed that you made. Just like I got laid in the bed I made, just like other people got laid in the bed that they made, you are no exception. So do not come at me about the bullshit about me uplifting my people, because I will forever do it until the day I die. And I will teach my children to do it. And then they will teach their children's children and their children's children and their children. The whole now, this is going to be a domino effect, and it's going to start with me. It will not end with me, but it will start with me. So with that said, if you don't like what I say, don't listen to me. If you don't like what I post, don't read it. Block me, unfriend me, whatever. But damn it, don't think I'm going to stop to spare your feelings, because I'm not. Because trust me, there's some rough truths I have to deal with myself on a daily basis on the things I go through and how I'm living. I'm not doing a whole feel goal post movement so you can feel awesome about yourself because of the choices you made. I'm not doing it. And neither are the people around me. We're not going to do it. So if you don't like it, keep it moving. But if you want to do better, you really want to help the people, listen to what's said, digest it, and do the best you can to fix the community and our people. That's it. So again, like and subscribe to this page and also share it. You can also follow me on Facebook, and it's under Morning Vibes Public. Again, on Facebook, it's under Morning Vibes Public. So let's go through this process again once the video's over. I need you to subscribe to the page, okay? Then I need you to like the page. And then I need you to go follow it on Facebook, and the page is under Morning Vibes Public. There's 3 steps I need you to take. All right. With that said, I'm out. Love, peace, power to the people.